because we're really interested to see some more animals come back to wallow and drink from other locations. All right, so George is wondering what have I seen new since the GSTC? Lots of plenty of things out here. There's been lots of great animal sightings. Earlier on, we did see some cheetahs in the park here, which are kind of rare. That was one of the excitements. We also saw female lioness on Wildebeest Kill, and actually had an interesting interaction with six hyenas about the third morning, where there were six hyenas around, and then we were all comfortable with each other after a little bit. So much so that one hyena actually was about just a few feet behind the female lioness that was feeding off the last little bit of scraps. So yeah, plenty of various things. And it looks like Tater wants to know if zebras are white with black stripes or black with white stripes. Yeah, that kind of shows you the sense of humor. We get that a lot, but I was trying to think of answers for that, but they're just beautiful. Let's leave it at that. But yeah, we'll have to see. No, I don't think I'll do a bird call quite yet. Looks like people did like my little leopard call, the saw in motion. So people are just commenting, was that a leopard hacking up a hairball? It's kind of interesting. Um, People are wondering if Krill is pregnant. There was a couple times that we saw her on a side of that she was feeding and it looked like she had a pretty big belly, but turns out that might have just been just her being full, but we don't know because we saw her the other day. That was the leopard that we did see the other day that Peter wasn't quite too sure about. And that was the other thing people were wondering because we mentioned that thought she might have been pregnant, but we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think she was because her belly did go down. We haven't seen any little cubs, but we'll definitely keep our eyes out. Oh wow, looks like Tater's only 5 years old. So yeah, looks like we got people from all ages tuning in. And it looks like Pete brought also tuning in and kind of commenting on the PayPal stuff that people have been having their own little conversations about in the chat room. Kathy, yeah, that's a good question. She's wondering if cats like leopards and lions have hairball problems. She's very familiar with hairballs, having six cats indoors. I don't know about that. That's something that I keep forgetting to look up on because I've wondered that myself. As you've seen with a leopard's behavior when they get a kill, what they like to do is actually pluck off the fur first and get to the flesh, where we've seen Karula do that plenty of times. And so, yeah, it kind of makes you wonder if they're able to digest that a little bit or pass it through. And sometimes they might get a hairball, but, well, don't know. I'll have to look into that. And yeah, looks like we're at 41, 42 people in the chat room itself. So, where any new people tuning in, welcome to the chat. And if you have any questions, do so at the chat room, which is, for those that you don't know, it's under the We Social Network, We Shows, and We Chat. And you can chat throughout any part of the day, your day or my day, because there's usually people in there, and it's always fascinating and fun to be in there. Lots of knowledge shared and lots of jokes going around. Or you can send them to finalcontrol@wildearth.tv because I know that sometimes the chat room goes down and the chat room might not be your cup of tea, so to speak. And so, yeah, I'll just kind of look back, see how things are going. Yep, thank you, Pete. And I agree. He's saying let's do all that we can to give the children of Dixie the best Christmas ever. Yeah, that's one of our goals, is to hopefully bring them the best Christmas ever, and I think it will be, even from just the little bit that people donate. All right. Thanks, Pete, for answering some of the PayPal questions. No problems. And hopefully you're enjoying your day, and hopefully you've been enjoying your little house guest, which I'll let you talk about when you're ready, because I'm sure you're probably going to do a WeLearn about that. I don't know if you asked Peter about the hairball or not. Might have. I don't know if he answered it. We don't know. Looks like Bev was commenting that we saw a male leopard that looked like he was trying to hack something up, but it could have just been a bone or something. It might have been. You never know, because animals are just kind of like us. Sometimes things get stuck and they just need to kind of cough it up. All right, thanks, Raven. She's just commenting that Clint asked a little bit earlier. What's the biggest challenge of my current line of work? It's interesting out here doing live doing live television for everything, especially with wildlife, because as you know, sometimes it doesn't want to be filmed. Especially the birds are the trickiest things. As soon as you find them in your viewfinder and get a chance to zoom in, they typically fly off. So that's a challenge. As well as you can imagine, there's a lot of technology involved, like sitting here with all these monitors and everything, to where there's always seem to be a little technical problem every day, but we're able to fix that. And if something does kind of go down, we have to figure out a way with whatever we have around to solve various problems. As you can imagine, we're pretty far away from electronic stores and everything else, and just kind of grocery stores for that matter. So we just have to make do with what we got. And so there's a lot of interesting solutions to the problems that pop up. Like our game drive vehicle is really interesting, and I really do enjoy the seat. So in a way, the seat is challenging. And today was interesting with the rain cover on, because I had the viewfinder flipped over, so I could either watch it like that, or as well as the little monitor. So there's actually times that I was kind of twisted around just at the elephant siding or the hyena siding, that I was literally off my seat and just balancing myself with the legs. So that's been an interesting challenge. So yeah, sometimes it's a little tricky trying to get the animals into the viewfinder out to everybody. So that's some of the big challenges. Yeah, let me scroll up to get some more of the questions. All right. Looks like you guys are hearing a little bit of the background chatter of insects. Yeah, there's some cicadas. There's some crickets out here. And yeah, the cicadas and crickets are pretty similar to the ones you have in the U.S. Some pretty large ones, and of course really loud ones. And I'm surprised I haven't heard the frogs. And actually, let me just trim up the water hole for a second, because the frogs might be out. No, just a little bit of rain, but the frogs will be back out in full force a little bit, to where yeah, you guys can definitely hear those. All right, and hello, Cheryl. Thank you for tuning in, and you're welcome for all the info. That's why we like doing it. This is something that we do, is we like to learn and teach people things new to the day, and it's one of the great things about Wild Earth and the whole community and family vibe, is we're all learning something new every day from each other, and it's really great and a lot of fun. All right, looks like thank you, Mike. Mike's mentioning a new record, 46 in this chat room right here, plus 8 in the beta, where I'm sorry, I'm not in the beta chat room right now. I'm chatting in the social network. So it looks like 54 viewers are tuning in. So it looks like the time is working out for a lot of you, which is really good. Yeah, it's really amazing that there's a lot of you tuning in. And so, yeah, throughout the week I'll try to prepare a little bit more to and read up and brush up on some of the things, so I can easily answer some of your questions. Some people are commenting, "Oh no, not the frogs," because yeah, they're loud and nonstop. And I usually get asked, "How do I sleep with the frogs going all the time?" I've actually gotten used to it a little bit.